What's going on? I'm here to do the very long, it's going to be a longer video, but it was fun. The collection recap. I started off going through the first box and I kind of picked the wrong side and the wrong box, but kind of disappointed at first. It's like, oh man, what did I buy? And then I started getting into it and I loved it. Unfortunately for me, it makes me want to go buy more collections again. God, I wish I didn't want to buy more collections again. But there was really not too many throwaway cards. Some of the cards are going to show you here, and especially in baseball, are going to be actually put in the donation bin. You'll understand why. Just kind of a lot of certain players. So, anywho, I'm going to start off with basketball. Well, first of all, through especially football, through this, there's tons of cards of like high-end sets from a long time ago that I don't remember seeing or have never seen before that I really enjoyed looking at. We're enjoying a Mind Haze Citrus Cyclone. Yeah, it's a Mind Haze, all right. I had 2 or 3 of them last night. I'm not going to lie. I had 3 beers last night, and I could barely walk. So I'm just a lightweight. Okay. So, basketball. This is it for basketball. Very grateful for that because I'm just not really into basketball. This was the only vintage card. It's in poor shape. I'm going to toss that. I just wanted to show the only vintage cards. Dallas, do you collect Anthony Hardaway? If you do, let me know. I'm only keeping these. I have a box. I'm telling you guys stuff you really probably don't want to hear. But I have a box that I like to keep. It usually ends up going in the donation or giveaway, but just kind of like stuff that I don't care about, but it's still keepers. And I usually keep die cuts. So there's 3 die cuts here. Hakeem Olajuwon. There's a Joe Wieskamp. He played at the University of Iowa until he betrayed us to the rookie. I always like these. I don't know who this is, but I already like these. There's 3 Dennis Rodman cards. I've never seen this before. It says TV Gel. Like an acetate card of Kerry Kittles. That's just like a gold card or a silver card. I thought this was a cool card, like sparkly, worth keeping. And then this was a somewhat recent rookie. I don't know if Tyler Eulis is any good, but that was basketball, so not much there. I'm happy about that. Very happy. Let me set that to the side. So we're going to start off with football. I'll get some stuff out of the way. A ton of football vintage. They're not in great condition. I don't care. I still love them. You can make fun of me all you want. It's Lyle Alzado is a well-known name. Tom Dempsey, George Blanda, Mercury. They must have known it was for me because there's a ton of Dolphin stuff in here. Nick Buoniconti. I love Nick Buoniconti cards. Earl Morrall. Jim Kick. I've had a couple other Howard Twilley cards. There's a Dick Butkus card. That's cool. You don't see too many. I don't get too many Dick Butkus cards. Bob Lilly was pretty famous. I thought there was a couple more. Let me go through this. I'm not gonna go through all these. Lynn Dawson, John Riggins, Manny Fernandez for my Dolphins. Like I said, each one of these. Jake Scott was a famous Dolphin. Another Nick Buoniconti. Chuck Foreman, I don't really know who that is. A Fran Tarkenton. Riggins again. More Buoniconti. Gene Upshaw. Another Tarkenton. Jack Lambert. All these are Hall of Famers. Go through here. Another Lyle Alzado. Another Buoniconti. They obviously didn't fucking like Buoniconti, bastards. Let me go through these. These are older. This card was ran over by a car, put in the washing machine, then ran over by the car again, then thrown in the washing machine. But Bob Hayes is pretty famous. He may be in the Hall of Fame. Merlin Olsen was famous. There's 2 of those cards. Ed Too Tall Jones. Cliff Branch. My Cliff Branch story is when I lived in Vegas, one of the main Walmarts that I'd go to for cards. I wouldn't call it. Well, Vegas is weird because you can literally have a nice area and then 1 minute later you can have a semi not so nice area. So I used to go to the semi not so nice area. I love this card, Bob Greasy for my Dolphins. And then these are really old. Merlin Olsen again, and that's about the only name I recognize out of these. I don't even know what year those are. 1970? Maybe not as old as I thought. But let me put those away. So a lot of football in there. I can't wait to put those in my Dolphins book. Actually, I may just keep them separately for now. But Cliff Branch, I went to that Walmart one day, and there was some guy behind a big table. He had Raiders merchandise and stuff, and he was signing autographs at this kind of ghetto Walmart close to where it was Cliff Branch. So I found out who he was, and Marty Schottenheimer, a very famous NFL coach, and Speedy Duncan, Jake Scott from my Dolphins. So there's not too much in here, but like I said, they're a little beat up, but I'll take them. I love this stuff. If anyone who's into like older football stuff, you can get like really good players in really good condition for low prices. So these don't go for a ton, but to me it's awesome. And then here's other football. I got one Dan Marino. I did not have this Marino card before. Very cool. Here is a Bernie Kosar. I'll keep that just because of that. A PC Zach Thomas. I'm actually just going to throw this in donation. I probably bought this card before when Tannehill got drafted by the Dolphins. And then two, and these are some newer cards. Okay, so that's Dolphins. Hold on real quick. I want to be a little bit organized here. That's a donation. So Charles Woodson. Rod Woodson is two, but Charles Woodson is a Hall of Famer, one of the best players of my generation at any position. He's, like I said, Hall of Famer. These are his rookie cards, so I kept these. And then once again, they just go into the box that I don't really want to put in top loaders or try to sell or anything like that, but I don't want to donate them. So Charles Woodson rookies, a couple Travis Kelce's. Torrey Smith was okay. Cordell Patterson rookie. Deshaun Jackson rookie. I saw this card, and I don't know who it is. I've never heard of him, but this may be the most beautiful card I've ever seen in my life. Talman Gardner. I'm going to toss this, but absolutely like a stunning gold, beautiful rookie card. And then this one too, Eddie Kennison. Like, I just using these as examples of some of the cards that I saw that I've never seen before. This is like a Topps Chrome 10th anniversary. Just beautiful cards. I'll hold on to some Tim Brown cards. He was a really good player. I get a lot of Raiders. You'll see some examples of that later. Jerry Rice, I did not have that one. Christian Kirk, still early enough that he could be really good. Torrey Holt rookie cards. I actually had a Torrey Holt rookie card or two before. A couple more. Here's some type of redemption card where they sent in and he got punched. I don't know why I kept that. And Mike Allstott. He was a good player in my day, but that's his rookie card. I'll just throw it in the box. Same with Giovanni Bernardi, just retired. Barry Sanders. Here's some Aikmans that'll go into Dallas Foster's box also. Oh, this should have been in the Dolphin pile. This is Ryan. I'm just trying to go fast because there's a lot of stuff to go through. We're just in football right now. I can't tell. I think that's 1 or 61. See if I can see here. 81 out of 99. But it's a Fitzpatrick, and he was with the Dolphins for a little bit. And we put that in the Dolphin stack. This is just a die cut, so I kept it. A color rush of Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Steve Young. Here is a Steve McNair phone card that was never used. I don't know. Drew Brees. Here's Andrew Luck. Also, one of them's gold, one of them's not. Here's a couple. There's John Elway. So this I thought I found interesting. Donovan McNabb. These are 4 Donovan McNabb rookie cards. Not anything that anybody's going to go, oh my god, about, but these 4 cards go for about $20 total. So I mean, they're Donovan McNabb. It's a really good player. There's rookie cards, and they were included in it, so I'll take them. So Donovan McNabb. So last 2 things of football. And then the second one's the best thing I found in the box. These are from 1975. I got starting to get a little congestion. Shouldn't be drinking, but I will. Oh, man. The Immortal Roll. I'm assuming that's some type of restaurant. And these are 1975 cards. I think it's something to do with the NFL Hall of Fame. Like Chuck Bedardneck, Elroy, Crazy Legs Hurst, Curly Lambeau, Norm Van Brocklin. These are all pretty big names. I looked these up. They're nothing special, but each one of these goes for a couple bucks. So these are worth holding on to. And then the best thing I found in there, and these, I did a little research on these. These are legitimately real. Once again, like old vintage football doesn't go for much. These are 1948 Bowman cards. This one had a price tag of $60 on it. This one $55. This one didn't have anything on it. But I looked these up. These are legit, based on their condition, based on everything. These go in, all three of these go anywhere from $10 to $25 each. The ones with the price tags on it go for a little bit more than this one. But these are cool. These were nice. I mean, I wouldn't have paid for these individually because I don't really collect these per se. But these are 1948 Bowman football cards. Pictures are a little left to be desired. But these are really cool. Who are the names here? Herbert Jack Banta was the best one. Paul Chrisman, and then a Bill Moore. So these were really nice. Happy to get those. Okay. Here we go for fucking baseball. So this, I don't think it's a complete set because there's not that many good names in it. See Wally Moon and his unibrow there. We have Ron Santo. So I'm probably just going to Robin Roberts, so I'm probably just going to take the 2 or 3 cards of guys that I would keep on there, and because it looked like someone stripped it, so I don't think it's a complete set. Not all. These were in there. I was disappointed about those action packed because it took up a lot of space, but I was disappointed about these being in there too. Who can't remember the 2008 Pokemon World Championships in 2009? These were 6 Pokemon packs in here. I'm not looking them up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll probably end up saving them for the boy at some point if he wants them. But that's just a lot of Pokemon. I didn't really even open those up. I'm not looking. Not that there's anything wrong with Pokemon. I just don't know. I know enough that I don't know. There's a couple like older Star Trek. They're a little banged up. That's my beer. Star Trek cards in here. So those were in there. These are cards that are, I think this is a Dodgers team set. What is this, 1979, 1980? And then these are older cards that I'm still putting sets together on. And there's really no stars in there, so I just threw those to the side. Save the vintage for later. Oh, this is something I wasn't too thrilled about being in there. This is Lion King Series 2. This was a card sent off by Skybox to introduce the Lion King Series 2. It says Craig Field written all over it right here. Like, I mean, come on. You didn't need to put that type of filler in there. Kind of a little pissy about that. Okay. So, where do we start here? So, not all these cards I'm going to keep. But some of these players I don't keep every card of. But since they were together and I have to go through them, I'm going to do it. There was one Todd Helton. I'm going to set that aside for Chris Weaver. I do keep Jim Abbott rookie cards, Dave Justice. There was 2 Ronald Acuna Jr.'s in there. There was an older or second-year Devers. These are just the ones that didn't have anybody like matching. A National Pack Time. I wasn't familiar with that, so I threw that in there. I don't really keep Dave Winfield cards, but it's a die cut. This is an older card in there. I actually should throw that in the other stack there. I've never seen this Diamond Kings card before, so I want to include that. I've never seen these before. That red top, I like that. There's a Don Drysdale. And this is a crap. No, this is Stouffer's Pizza. Don Drysdale Stouffer's Pizza in the wrapper. And then these, I don't really collect those. Ricky Henderson one. Usually I get a shit ton of Rickies out of all this stuff. That's the only Ricky that I got. Very surprising. Very surprising. Okay. So, first guy, Will Clark. This card's beautiful looking. I only collect Will Clark rookies for the most part, but I may hold on to this. And there's some other Will Clarks in here. Gold Bowman. I don't know if I have this 86. It's a little banged up in that bottom corner. I'll hold on to that and if I need it. Looks in pretty good condition. And then I think we have another Will Clark rookie in there. I don't really collect Juan Gonzalez unless they're rookie cards. There's too many Juan Gonzalez's. These are not all ones, but... So we have that on top, and... There's some nice cards in here. There's gold labels. Like I said, I still got to go through and see if anything's serial number, gold card. And then one of these has got to be the reverse negative. I think this is the reverse negative. I bought this like a year ago because I didn't have it for like $3 out the door, but I got another one. So what's this? The reverse negative Juan Gonzalez. I've gotten this card at this LCS 150 times. Tom Glavine rookie. And Tom Glavine. And then Glavine. So, nothing crazy in there. Let's go to the next one here. I'm sorry, I got this stuff all over. Okay, so we have... I don't really collect Ivan Rodriguez, but I'll go through there and see what I need. If there's any rookie cards or cool enough inserts. I don't really collect Tim Salmon other than just I try to keep one of his rookie cards, so I got to go through there. They're just interesting enough just to see if there's the Walter Los or Lost collection. There's Barry Larkin. There's a nice 87 Donruss, nice 87 Topps. I don't really collect Jim Thome unless they're rookies. Here's some Frank Thomas's. Save these for Mr. T. Electric Diamond, Frank Thomas. And Frank Thomas. I usually get more Jose Canseco's than this. We have a nicely cut Jose Canseco 87 Donruss. I wasn't familiar with that these cards existed. This is some type of Fleer. And then a couple other Cansecos. Let me move this out of the way. We're almost getting there. I'm trying to go through fast. I don't really collect Fred McGriff, but there's a couple cards in here that I'll look at to see if they're interesting inserts. I don't. Same with Matt Williams. Only Matt Williams. Too many Matt Williams in here. But like some of these, there was one of these was numbered. I'll probably hold on to that. This was a cool looking card. Couldn't really read it. Tony Gwynn, just a couple Tony Gwynns. Craig Biggio card. I'll send these to Dallas also. Nice gold label if you need them or want them. I definitely don't collect Joe Carter, but there's a couple different Joe Carter inserts like this one. This is a laser die cut type thing. Gold card, black gold, die cuts. I usually find some decent Roberto Alomar cards from these collections. The gold card. Believe it or not, Roberto Alomar, I've sold Roberto Alomar lots a couple times. They actually do sell. There's people out there. Okay, so I don't keep too many Larry Walker cards. Besides his rookies, this is a nice kind of raised up card. So I'll go through once again. I didn't know that this existed, some type of anniversary card, so that was cool. Gary Sheffield, Gary Sheffield's a guy that I need to finish off a couple sets. So there's a couple Gary Sheffield rookies in here. The Rookies, Upper Deck, this, that. There wasn't too many Cal Ripkins. Here's Gracie. I've never seen this card before. I love it. You may be seeing a little bit more Sammy Sosa in a little bit here. Some Gracie rookies. This is a nice card. I've never seen this one. Another Gracie rookie. Hold on. Okay. There was 2 King Griffey Jr. cards in the whole thing, and I have never seen either one of them. This is a really weird card where he's sitting there admiring himself looking on different TVs. And then this one. And Vladimir Guerrero. I actually do hold on to Vladdy. That's a nice chrome card there. Nothing special in there. A couple Randy Johnson I've never really seen before. Same with Dave Justice. I usually only keep his rookie cards. This is the Mike Piazza's in here. This is something Rembrandt. This is some type of gold card with the Piazza on it. And then they had these programs in here. This is kind of cool. 1997 home and road schedules with Piazza. These aren't going to sell for anything, but when you sell a Piazza lot or a Dodgers lot, you throw those in there and people appreciate it. Did I put the Piazza in the bottom there? God damn it. Okay, well, wherever he is. Chipper Jones, shout out to Joel Berry. Couple Chipper Jones that I hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen that Swingman, Select Rookie, Chipper. I don't know if that's really his rookie. And then the Showtime I hadn't seen before. So that's cool. Get these out of the way. Starting to pile up over there. Okay, we're down to a couple stacks more. This is the last multiplayer stack. Smoltz rookies. You've seen Smoltz rookies before. Gold card, a couple of these. I really only keep Jim Tomei. Like I think there was no. I really don't keep Jim Tomei other than his rookie cards. Pedro, I love Pedro cards. This is a cool looking card. Some of these cards I got like Rays are very nice, very shiny. Carlton Fisk. I just got a couple Carlton Fisk older cards in here, so that's nice. There was a ton of Kirby Puckets, but most of them are commons. I have a hard time selling Kirby Puckett cards, which I'm a little shocked. Kirby Puckett, you'd think would sell better. This is kind of cool. I don't usually get too many Manny Ramirez cards. Rock Solid from Upper Deck. I've never seen that before. A Finest from Manny. Another Finest Sterling. Rookie or Premier Prospect. This is a Bowman. Oh, this is cool. I forgot about this. This just says promotional sample on it. I don't know if that means it's worth anything. I'll check into it. But there's another Manny. A Manny rookie. Another Rock Solid. Mike Mussina. Nomar Garciaparra cards. I don't really keep Nomars. I don't know if any of those are worth keeping. These are Babe Ruth. They all have the word prototype in the back. Prototype, and then Roger Clemens. A couple of these career highlights for Clemens. So let me put these over to the side. We looked at these. Did I mention Sammy Sosa? I am now a Sammy Sosa super collector. This is Sammy Sosa from there. There's some rookies in here. Mostly not rookies, though. There's a ton of cards in here that I've never seen before. Are cool. Look, I've seen that one before, but there are. But he goes by Samuel Sosa on this one. A lot of cool, interesting Sosa cards. I sell Sosa lots. You just throw a couple rookie. For what I have here and what I also have there, that's 2 or 3 Sosa lots I can sell pretty relatively quick. And then the other one, I am now also a Mark McGwire super fan, super collector. The McGwires are frustrating because there'd be a small stack of McGwires, 30 cards of other people, small stack of McGwires, and that's how the whole box went. Not like a Finest. I don't know what Going Jake means. But the same with McGwire. I don't know his cards too well. But there's a ton of cards that I've never seen in here before. The Metal, Spring Fling, Skybox. So there's a lot of interesting cards from McGwire in here. I'll have to take a look at those. Another Bowman's Best. So those are all McGwires. Ton of McGwire cards. Okay. We have 2 more stacks left, small stacks. Here was the best vintage that I found in there. We have an Ed Lopat. I don't know what all these years are. I don't know vintage. You're the manager. We have a Rusty Staub, Gold Cup. There's a Rocky Colavito. That's cool. None of these cards really have any creases on it. This Rocky Colavito is a little off-cut, a little banged up, but there's no creases in it. Here's a Angels team card, and then there's a Jim Catfish Hunter card on there. I don't know how long I've been playing. I've been playing a little bit. Okay, so those are the best vintage cards in here. Nothing crazy or anything. You know, those are like dollar cards, though. Put those over there. And then we get to the fun stuff. Just a little bit. Let me take a sip here. Oh. Okay. Apparently, Willie McGee was a 1990s Dominator, and I never heard about it. I spent about 15 minutes trying to read the names on this. It's a cool looking card, but the names are impossible to read. It's Matt Williams. And who doesn't want a Nigel Wilson action-packed card? Just what I wanted. No one likes Nigel Wilson, and no one likes fucking action-packed. Okay, so I saw this card, and interesting facts. This is one of those like reprints. Dixie Howell. In this Brooklyn Dodgers team, there were 2 players with the first name of Dixie. The other one, the last name was Recht, for Dixie Recht. And that was the other Dixie on the thing. Dixie Recht. Okay. Brady, who doesn't want Brady Quinn cards? Jesus Christ. 2 of these were refractors. There was a Betty Boop sticker in there. Yep, Betty Boop sticker in there. And it had some type of weird code in the back. Makes me sad. The Lawrence Phillips. I live in the Los Angeles area, and I bought a lot of collections. I've seen more Lawrence Phillips cards than you can imagine. I pulled this card out and like, oh my God, it's out of 10,000. Oh my God, no, it's out of 5,000. Oh my God. So I spent 10 minutes thinking I had a numbered Marcus Allen card. Not that that's worth them. So I'm a moron. There is a Ricky Dudley card. There was probably about 50 Ricky Dudley cards in there. So I don't ever want to see Ricky Dudley again. Alex Van Dyke. Van. Alex Van Dyke. Alex. It's not a Tuma. Amani Toomer. George Blanda was apparently 75 years old and still playing in the NFL. Let me throw that over there. And then the last card, very happy with this purchase. Wasn't at first that I was like, oh shit, what did I buy? And I only spent $40 on it. $40 for the purchase, and then I bought those singles that you saw in the preview, and then of course those stupid Monopoly games. But very, very happy with this purchase. I guess you could say I was a happy feller. Happy feller for the kicker of the Saints. Okay, very happy seller here. Very happy feller here, saying thank you very much for watching my bad videos. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later.